On behalf of Travizon and our Global Star partners worldwide, we thank you for the opportunity to demonstrate the features of our Concur online booking solution. Prior to taking a look at the reservations we'll perform both domestically and internationally, we thought we'd take a minute to run through the features of Concur's profile building section within the tool.
We'll have a look at the Concur Global Traveler Profile, which is found on the top right side of the screen. When the user clicks on Profile Settings, the user can go directly to any section of the profile or can click on Personal Information and review the profile top to bottom. Can jump to certain sections at the top. We'll just scroll down from top to bottom. Here's where the user can input important information such as name, or where we may obtain reporting information like an employee ID. We'll also house air, car, hotel, and rail preferences in the profile. You'll have an opportunity to put in the home work address. We will solicit important contact information for reaching a traveler during a trip emergency, work, home, mobile phones. We can also house multiple email addresses for notification of trip confirmations. We'll also store emergency contact information as well as travel preferences for air, car, and hotel. And of course, frequent traveler programs, which are stored here and applied to every reservation that the traveler makes, whether it's over the online booking tool or on the phone with one of our travel consultants. Mandatory information such as TSA Secure Flight is available here and is transmitted to the carriers with every reservation. We'll also house passport, visa, and health information, as well as a place for the traveler to tell us who their assistants and travel arrangers are, and to house credit cards for specific purposes such as air, car, and hotel. When a corporate card is made available for all air, the traveler does not have an opportunity to add an air card in this place. When we click on Save, the traveler profile is updated on the online booking tool, and in the offline global distribution systems our consultants use to assist travelers on the telephone.
We've been a long-term partner in the Concur network. In 2012, we're nominated as a Concur Preferred Travel Management Partner. The strength of this partnership is augmented by the fact that Travizon maintains its own Concur programmers and internal service staff. Now we'll take a look at the travel booking process in Concur for our first requested scenario.
The requested flight will be departing May 17, 2016, with a return on Friday, the 20th of May, from New York City to Madison, Wisconsin. We'll look at airfare options from the New York City airports, select the lowest airfare in accordance with corporate travel policy, and then move on to our hotel and car bookings.
Given the fact that we're recognized as a full content travel management firm, we have the ability to see lowest available fare, lowest logical fare, distressed inventory fares, and web fares. Alternatively, Travizon is eager to introduce expanding technologies that we use internally, such as Zoom and Go, Fare IQ, Booking Builder, and Direct Connect.
During the booking process, travelers are able to see standard pricing as well as preferred vendor pricing as a result of any existing corporate air programs that may have been negotiated and programmed into the Concur booking tool. These vendors are clearly marked with diamonds in the header section of each vendor pricing response, alerting travelers to all preferred vendors. Additionally, we are able to program client-specific prompts during the booking process to drive traffic to specific vendors to support the health of your existing airline contracts.
We now have the opportunity to review and reserve our flight, select a method of payment, and continue to the next portion of the reservation.
The next step of our reservation will be to include a booking with National Car Rental using a mid-size car for the length of the requested trip.
Concur Travel allows us the functionality in which to program all client-specific car rental contracts and rates directly in the tool for immediate traveler and travel arranger access. We maintain long-term positive status with all of our car rental partners and look forward to sharing any efficiencies that they might be able to provide to your program immediately.
We'll be staying at the Cambria Suites in Madison, Wisconsin for the 3 nights of our stay. During the reservation inquiry, please note that our search parameters can include a search of preferred, non-refundable, or promotional rate properties. Concur provides a comprehensive list of immediate area hotels, inclusive of any preferred corporate properties, while also identifying the distance between corporate locations or meeting sites.
Travizon has a myriad of hotel programs that we can utilize in cities where you may not hold your own negotiated agreements.
The enhanced preferred information is available for display directly in Concur, but will only be shared if it is within corporate policy guidelines.
We will supplement our consortia rates via CCRA and signature hotel groups, which provide savings from 10 to 30% off of corporate rates. The Signature Travel Network and CCRA provide our clients discounts at more than 20,000 hotels globally.
Once the reservation is completed, an itinerary will be delivered from our proprietary systems in a clear summary format detailing all individual components of the reservation with associated vendor contact information and confirmation numbers where applicable.
In the Concur booking tool, we are able to capture any special project or billing codes that you may require.
Our Global Insight itinerary system is optimized for viewing mobile applications and can also be viewed online. During the online review, users can forward itinerary copies to anyone they like or set up auto-forward preferences directly in the Global Insight Itinerary User Preferences section of the tool.
We will now look at a scenario with multiple stops, multiple hotels, and a chauffeured car service booking. This scenario will demonstrate the flexibility of Concur.
Our next example will first include a flight from Atlanta to Miami on May the 23rd. On the 25th of May, the trip will continue from Miami to Denver and then return to Atlanta on the 26th of May. We will stay at the Kimpton Epic Hotel in Miami. And again, travelers can view all airfare options, select the lowest rate in accordance with corporate travel policy, and move on to the hotel and car portion of the booking. If corporate negotiated rates are available on any airlines, not only will we be able to see the correct prices, but we can also direct the booking to the proper or preferred carrier. Should a booking be out of policy, the user will be prompted to explain why.
Given the robust policy compliance abilities of the Concur tool, we will configure the solution to include primary and secondary travel policies if preferred. Concur's ability to define multiple travel policies and structure the system to recognize out-of-policy itinerary options and enforce predetermined actions with the traveler at point of sale is an excellent way to increase overall compliance. As reflected in this example, an out-of-policy notification was displayed, forcing the traveler to enter their policy exceptions in order to continue with the booking process.
And again, preferred properties are marked with diamonds 1, 2, or 3 indicating the level of preference.
Now we'd like to move to the hotel booking portion of this reservation. Concur, as you can see, has a robust display of available properties. For this itinerary, the Epic Hotel on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami has been requested. In addition to the CCRA and signature hotel group rates that we will make available, we will also build a global directory of your existing preferred hotels that are used near your corporate office and client locations to help drive volume to predetermined properties that are part of your hotel portfolio. Travizon's hotel team is dedicated to hotel sourcing, negotiating, rate loading, and rate auditing for all preferred properties, and will implement these strategies as part of our Concur online and agent offline service offering. After contracts are implemented, we will quantify the savings results through focused reporting and will provide ongoing support of data analysis with the interactive key stakeholders and supplier representatives.
This reservation will include chauffeured car service in Miami that will take the passenger to the hotel from the airport on May 23rd and back on the 25th. Again, preferred vendors are indicated by diamonds, and corporate rates, depending on negotiations, are displayed on the left side of the screen.
Earlier in the profile section, we quickly looked at form of payment addition. Please note, users can have multiple cards within their profile, one for air and one for ground transportation, as an example.
And now we'll go ahead and add that return chauffeured trip from the hotel back to the airport.
Separate rule classes can be built into Concur, allowing black car ground transportation for some individuals, while restricting such bookings for others should that be desired.
Please bear in mind that we're able to load any client-specific rental car or black car service provider accounts into the Concur tool to secure your negotiated rates, and alternatively, we can offer our own consortia discounts.
At the stage where you have the ability to review your full itinerary, please confirm each detail for date, destination, and vendor accuracy. Most of the lowest fares within the U.S. market are in fact non-refundable and will have associated change fee costs for modifications. Typically, you can void your airline ticket by contacting a Travizon associate within 24 hours of the ticket being issued. Should you need to add a hotel or car to an existing reservation, please remember to select your existing trip within Concur and add the component as necessary. Adding to the existing booking will save transaction fee costs, whereas a new booking would result in additional fees. We will now add our Denver hotel.
Once again, please note our ability to not only show any corporate rates you might have, but also our consortia rates and rates from enhanced CCRA availability. When we arrive in Denver, we'll be looking at the hotel options offering the best consortia rates within 10 miles. As you can see, once again, our proprietary Global Insight Itinerary program clearly outlines the trip details and costs. Global Insight itineraries are formatted in a way that can integrate with online itinerary tracking apps like TripIt and TripLink.
Yet another Travizon differentiator is our ability to optimize your Concur site. Travizon works with our clients as needed and based on client internal cultures to optimize Concur sites in order to achieve their policy and program savings goals.
In our final example, we'll look at an international trip booked in the Concur tool. This trip will include a flight from New York to Sydney and back, departing on May the 10th, returning on May the 20th, and staying at a hotel in Sydney. We'll be looking at both economy and business class fares, and we'll be selecting the least cost business class price. Let's have a look at the economy fares first. Here are some of our fares in economy, and we can drill down into the flight details. Here are over 270 results for economy fares. We can drill down into each one and have a look at what these fares would be like in business class. From the pricing matrix, we get a view of all airlines in economy, and we'll go ahead and get a view of all in business class now.
While the low search protocols in Concur for the Sydney trip remain very competitive, we may suggest the use of our international rate desk as a best practice in terms of creative ticketing, tariffing, and lowest available fares. Travizon will employ our international rate desk as well as our automated and manual quality control and low fare search protocols to obtain competitive faring on all international reservations. Our rate desk specialists are responsible for quality control and pricing assistance on all international reservations to guarantee best routing, pricing, seating, upgrade availability, and travel policy compliance. These specialists will evaluate and review round-the-world fares, Circle Pacific programs, exchange fares, international upgrades, wholesale ticket availability, and whether additional discount ticket programs might apply. In support of our international rate desk capabilities, we will strongly urge the use of Globalstar's proprietary fare search technology, FareStar, powered by eGlobal Fares. FareStar is groundbreaking technology that allows our agents to search a single global fare database with fares from any country and on every GDS. Our clients benefit from the different IATA rules around the world, as well as any fare discrepancies between the different GDSs and associated content. By establishing a network of top-quality TMCs in every key travel market globally, while providing a multi-GDS database to store all of your negotiated rates, Globalstar and its Globalstar partners provide unique access to an unprecedented number of best-in-class fares.
As you can see, we are evaluating both business and economy class fares for this trip. We'll be selecting the lowest logical business class fare. As evidenced by aggressive pricing on certain airlines, sometimes the logical fare can be priced higher than other inventories, further exemplifying the importance of full fare content display functions in the Concur tool. Again, users who are out of policy will be called out of policy based on programming around your travel requirements.
Even in consideration of an international hotel request, you can see that Concur's full content platform ensures that all lowest prevailing rate properties are displayed at point of sale. This ensures that all preferred and/or contracted rate hotel properties are utilized in the appropriate geographic location, and also ensures that reservations are in accordance with your travel policy.
For this itinerary, the traveler has requested a hotel in close proximity to a given address in Sydney. As you can see, this property is very close to that address, as evidenced on the map. For this hotel request, the traveler was able to take advantage of Travizon CCRA Hotel Rate Consortia discount.
Now that we've completed the reservation, we do a final itinerary review and click Done. Once again, when the reservation has been completed in Concur, an itinerary will be generated through our Global Insight technology in a clear summary format detailing all individual components of the reservation with associated vendor contact information and confirmation numbers if applicable. Our Global Insight itinerary system is optimized for mobile applications and can also be viewed online. During the online review, users can forward itinerary copies to anyone they would like, or set up auto-forward preferences directly in the Global Insight itinerary user preferences section of the tool. On behalf of the entire Travizon and Globalstar Network family, we appreciate the opportunity to display our Concur online booking solutions to you today, and we look forward to working with you in the future.